off and running. Welcome to the Eternal Baseball Podcast, your home for everything going on in the world of Eternal Baseball. I'm your host, Mark Weber. Co-host Brett Rotundi is on assignment this week. We'll see him next week, but we certainly wish him well as he's off on a cloak and dagger mission that we cannot discuss any further. But if you're new to the show, welcome. Eternal Baseball has been running into its sixth season now. It's a full season simulation featuring the greatest players of all time, all at their statistical peak, competing simultaneously for an Eternal Championship. So we're about 2/3 of the way through season 6, and we'll run you through what happened this week, and then we'll get into our game of the week. It's a really good one this week. It's the NL South leading Atlanta Braves hosting the wild card leading Chicago Cubs. And that's a change because the Cubs were tied for first place last time we saw you. But they've dropped 5 straight games, and the Cardinals have won 5 straight games. So with a flip, boink, here we go. Cardinals now on top in that National League North. You can see the current standings we have over here. These are through today's ball games. We've got the Dodgers who've overtaken the Giants, now have a 2-game lead in the NL West. Cardinals, we talked about, taking over the NL North. And that's generally our most competitive division. If you look at the last place Reds, they're 17 games over 500. And not that far out of the wild card spot. So everybody's in playoff contention in that National League North. In the National League South, no one's very good except for Atlanta. That's why they've got a 13-game lead. The Philadelphia Phillies and Montreal Expos are tied for first in the National League East. In the American League out west, Oakland has their Western Division run in hand with 16 games ahead, of lead over the Seattle Mariners. In the North, Detroit's got a 3-game lead over the Cleveland Guardians. In the South, Kansas City up 5 over the kind of scuffling Birmingham Knights. And if you're brand new, Birmingham is our franchise comprised of the greatest legends from the Negro Leagues. And Montreal exists separate from Washington in Eternal Baseball. That lets us have 32 teams and 8 balanced 4-team divisions. In the East, the Yankees are making a kind of joke. Out of their division, they're up 19 games over second place Boston. But that's the overall look. Let's take a look at the week that was. And here's what we're looking at. So we are way out here in week 19. And as you can see, we only go to week 27, so we're more than 2/3 of the way through the schedule. I'm going to say hello to Dave. Thanks for joining us, Dave. So looking at the week that was, again, if you had a great week, it's in yellow. If you had a poor week, it's in pink. And you can see that our big winners this week were the Chicago White Sox. Kind of out of nowhere. Coming off an 0-6 at a 1-5 week, they go 5-1. The Royals at 6-0 started to assert some dominance in their division. The Dodgers 6-0 has helped them leapfrog the arch rival Giants in first place out in the NL West. The Yankees 6-0, getting stronger, and that lead is, I don't want to say insurmountable, but man, that's a big lead for them out in the AL East. And the St. Louis Cardinals 5-1 this week to fall the Cubs and grab first place in that National League North. Tough weeks as we go to Chicago Cubs, who it's only their second full week of the season, but they're really taking on water right now, trying to get that fixed tonight, or watch it. Actually, we're probably going to try to extend the horror because we usually play as a home team, and tonight's game is in Atlanta. Elsewhere down at the bottom, this is always kind of the tough go of it when you get down here. Tampa 1-5, Texas 1-5, Washington 1-5, Toronto 3-4. And again, in Eternal Baseball, we're pulling players from the all-time rosters for these teams. So the younger an expansion club you are, the less you have to pull from. No one has it harder than Washington, who doesn't have access to the Expos players. So their roster is made up of guys only since 2005. So that's what it looks like out here. We do have 8 weeks left in the regular season before we get to the playoffs. In Eternal Baseball, all 4 division leaders make the playoffs, obviously. And then we have 2 wild cards in each division. they'll play against the two weaker division leaders in a wild card round, and the winner advances to the division series against the two teams with the better records in each league. So that's what we're looking for here in Eternal Baseball. We'll talk a little bit about some of the news and notes around the league. Happy birthday today to Billy Goodman, Ramon Martinez, also known as Pedro's big brother, Juan Uribe, Ernie Clement, Edwin Diaz, and Glenn Allen Hill, sometimes known as Glenn Alien Hill, because he was so beefed up. Some teammates said he thought he might have come from another planet. In the American League, the Birmingham Knights have shook up their roster a little bit, activating catcher Biz Mackey and outfielder Willard Brown. In Detroit, Ty Cobb has an 11-game hit streak. The Royals have won 6 straight games, as have the Yankees. In Milwaukee, shortstop or center fielder Robin Yount has a 17-game hit streak. And in Oakland, first baseman Nick Kurtz has a 15-game hit streak. In the National League out in Arizona, Kurt Schilling has been replaced on the Diamondbacks roster by Patrick Corbin. Just a lost season for Schilling, and no one deserves to lose 20. So we'll spare him that and hope he comes back better next year. Cubs have lost 5 straight. We talked about that. In Cincinnati, Ted Kluszewski leads the league with 38 home runs. In Colorado, Carlos Gonzalez has a 14-game hitting streak. The Dodgers have won 9 straight games. That's how they took over the lead in the National League West. And St. Louis has won 5 straight games, overtaking the Cubs to lead the division. That's the National League North. So what we're looking at here is Cubs at Braves, and they played Saturday and this morning. On Saturday, 8 Braves starters hit safely and took a 4-run fourth inning, doomed the Cubs as the Braves took game 1 7-5. And then today, Tommy Bond won a pitcher's duel with Jack Taylor as the Braves sent the Cubs to their 5th straight loss. That was 2-1 earlier today. We're playing the first game off the Monday schedule. Again, it's the Cubs who lead the National League wild card and are only 2 games off the pace in their division against the Atlanta Braves, who are 13 games up in the National League South. It's a good pitching matchup tonight. Cubs righty Jake Arrieta, 13-3 with 2.97, taking on Atlanta's John Smoltz, who's 4-4 with a 4.26. Smoltz pitched out of the bullpen a lot in the first half. That's why his record is a little less than you might be expecting. So that's it for running around the news wire. We are ready for baseball. And let's see what kind of lineups we can cook up for Monday the 23rd. We're looking at, where are we here? Here we go, Chicago at Atlanta. So we control both teams to set up their lineups. All right, so we know it's Jake Arrieta for the Cubs, and then on the other side, all right, so start with the Braves. So they're both right-handers. We'll sort the Braves lineup by how they bat, sorted by OPS against right-handers, and this is kind of their standard lineup, at least since Rafael Furcal got called up, and he's been doing amazing work as their second baseman. So we use him and Fred McGriff, who ends up DHing. That splits up our righties, which is Andre Jones, who actually plays left most often. That'll get Hank Aaron. And at right, Joe Torre to catch. Freddie Freeman plays at first base. I'm not trying to get out the albums. He's hurt. Freddie Freeman at first. And then Chipper Jones at third. Dale Murphy at center. And Herman Long at short. Very nice. And then skipping over here to the Cubs against right-handers, their best hitter has been Cap Anson, who played in like the 1900s. But we keep him at DH. A lot of right-handers here. For the Cubs, Ernie Banks has been stellar all season long. Because of the on base, we usually have Wilson lead off. Both catchers have been fantastic this year. It's really close, but better defense than Gabby Hartnett. We'll have him second. And then I'd love to play Wilson Contreras, but I can't put my only two catchers in the starting lineup. So we'll have Billy Williams hit fifth, and play left, Chris Bryant ends up at third base, Sammy Sosa in right field, Mark Grace at first. And Ryan Sandberg has been amazing against lefties and disappointing against righties. So we'll trade glove for bat and put in, you know what? Just for the thing. Ryan. Can't sit Ryan on Sunday. So there you go. We're off and running, maybe even ahead of time, as we've got Cubs at Braves. We always play as a home team, so we'll do the Braves today. With the caveat, I may step over just in case Chicago's doing something crazy with their bullpen, or not getting somebody ready with their starters for obvious stuff. But for now, we're ready for baseball.
Pitching for Atlanta, number 29, John Smoltz. Leading off for Chicago, center fielder, Hack Wilson.
Play ball!
All right, so here we are. Now Truist Park. We'll give control over to the Cubs. And maybe, feels like we're a little loud today. Let's see. We'll drop the crowd this week. I don't think that's louder, actually. Okay, so we subdued the crowd a little bit. I know they're excited. But here we go with Hack Wilson. Oh, yeah, we're pitching right now. Oops. I got to get control of the Cubs to the computer. There we go. Well, that didn't take long. Hack Wilson has huge power, so...
Catcher,
okay, fine.
number 9, Gabby Hartnett.
John Smoltz, second pitch.
Shortstop, number 14, Ernie Banks. Designated hitter, Cap Anson.
Digging that mustache. Might
Left
be a
fielder,
short day for
number
John Smoltz.
26,
We'll see.
Billy Williams.
1 down, 2 on, Billy Williams. Double off the wall. Can we throw him home? Out chance 14%. Worth a shot.
Third baseman, number 17,
3-0
Chris
Cubs.
Bryant.
Chris Bryant with a laser shot to center. Do we want Murphy to dive? Out chance 73%. Probably better.
Right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
They've seen this show. They've seen this show before. All right, so let's just see what we got out here for Atlanta in the pen. Whitney and Necro, if we're going long, Dick Rudolph. Shorter options include Erica Flaherty, Craig Kimbrell, Sean Rocker. That's great. Johnny Venters, actually, we sort this by ERA, since that's what we're most interested in. Brian Lewis is joining us. Yeah, you missed 3 runs, Brian. The Cubs have dinner reservations, apparently. All right, so if we're going to go with somebody, we've got Phil Necro. So just in case, because this is already going a little bit south, we'll get Phil Necro. Here's Sammy Sosa.
Pitching for Chicago,
all right, for now,
number 49, Jake Arrieta. Leading off for Atlanta, second baseman, number 1, Rafael Furcal.
Furcal. Okay, let's try to fix that. I can't really blame the computer for seeing this and thinking Furcal.
Furcal.
Let's try
Furcal.
better. That wasn't such a long walk, was it? All right.
Left fielder, number 25, Andra Jones.
Andra Jones. Well, that's not good. Options.
Andra.
As I recall it, it's on through.
Andrew.
Don't kill me. We'll try it.
Andrew. Andrew. Andrew.
Better. Not great. Better. Okay. He's Andrew Jones.
Ball 4.
All right. If you're wondering why I played Dale Murphy in center over Andrew Jones, because Murphy's
Designated
not good
hitter,
in left.
number
and Jones
27,
is quite good in left.
Fred McGriff.
So overall, the defense is better with them as I put. Here's Fred McGriff with nobody out. Ooh, we got a lot of that, but not enough. Sosa's on it. For a call, we could send him to third, but he's only got a 59% chance. Not going to risk that with one out. So no, he can stay there.
Right fielder, number 44, Hank Aaron.
Hank Aaron, come on.
Take key.
Catcher, number 15, Joe Torre.
It's all up to Joe Torre.
Take key.
First baseman,
Down.
number 17, Mark Grace.
Grace showing up, as is Tino. Hello, Tino. Welcome to the show. Mark Grace with the tap. Herman Long's got him.
Second
Grace
baseman,
not known for the
Ryan
wheels.
Sandberg.
It's Ryan Sandberg. Ooh. Dale Murphy's got it. Underrated. Oregonian. Hack Wilson knocks one to Chipper over and across.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
All right, Smoltz seemed to have righted himself. So I'm going to sit Necro down so we don't burn him out in the bullpen. Here's Freddie Freeman. Blooping out.
Third baseman, number 10, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
Take key.
Striking out.
Center fielder, number 9, Dale Murphy.
Not much for Atlanta. We go to the third. Cubs 3, Braves nothing. Gabby Hartnett, single to right. Next up, Ernie Banks. Dribbling down the third baseline. Says we could attempt a risky play, a 15% chance of an out. I'm all over that. The throw across the diamond. Got him. Well played. That must have been one of those run in and grab it with your bare hand kind of things. Well done, Chipper Jones. Here's Cap Anson. Andrew Jones has got it. Hartnett tags to third. Not sure about that. Here's Billy Williams. Single to left. Hartnett scores, and it's 4-0.
Take key.
Shortstop,
Chris Bryant
number
sits down,
19, Herman Long.
but the Cubs are stretching it. It's now 4-0 Cubs, bottom of the fifth. There's Herman Long, leading off with a single. Good to see. And now Raphael for the call. They'll check on Long, who's not going anywhere. For call flies to right, Sosa's under it, puts it away. One down for Andrew Jones. Still checking on Long. I'm going to send him. He's at 78 now. Safe. Long takes second. Here's Andrew Jones.
Take key.
Sitting down. Fred McGriff's the last hope with 2 outs. It's a fly ball to right. Sosa's under it. And that's good. We go to the fourth. Cubs lead 4-0. Here's John Smoltz against Sammy Sosa.
Ball 4.
Walking him. And leadoff walks are killer. You watch. Mark Grace. 6 Sosa steals second. I was not expecting it. Grace with a tapper for a call. Sosa will take third. Grace is out at first. With one down, here's Ryan Sandberg. Popping it up. Andre Jones has it. Looks like he came in so hard he couldn't make a good throw, though. And Sosa scores on a, wow, like 110-foot fly out. That's a shame. It's 5-0 Cubs. I think we're maybe thinking back to the bullpen here. I'm changing my mind. Think about Warren Spahn. Bringing in the lefties since their lineup is all set up to hit righties. We'll get him warming up. Top of the order. Here's Hackworth. Sitting there. Hank. Leading it up. Run, Hank, run. One down. So Torrey. Tapping out to second. Freddie Free. Popping up. Wow. Jake Arrieta's got it working tonight. All right, so we've got Spawn here. Let's get with Smoltz for now.
Strike three. Pummel.
Pretty Banks tapped short. Long gone at first. 2 down. Boy, all these guys seem to hit lefties better. I may have made the wrong pick for one spot. Oh, it's a double off the wall. Cap Anson. Pretty spry for being 136 years old. Here is Billy Williams. 2 down, runner on second. Herman Long has it, and we're done. Well, given how many of these righties murder left-handed pitching, I think Warren Spahn's going back down. We'll get back to Tillman. All right. Here's Chipper Jones leading off. Bottom of the 5th. Oh, he eats up Ernie Banks. We got a base runner. We're going to hit and run here. Jones is 76% to steal second. Oh, there was no hit, no run. Jones is caught stealing. We got 1 down for Dale Murphy. He strikes out. It's kind of a bust. Here's Herman Long. Oh, he hit it off himself to the pitcher, to the second baseman, and he's out. That's a bit crazy, but all right. Here's Chris Bryant.
Strike three.
Sitting down. Sammy Sosa fouls down the line. We'll try again. Popped up. Herman Long is under it. Here's Mark Brooks. Got a lot of that. Headed to right. Hank Aaron's under it, though. It's off the wall for a double. I think that might be it for John Smoltz. 100 pitches anyway. Didn't have a whole lot left. We're going to the bullpen. Bringing in the knuckleballer. It's Phil Niekro.
Pitching for Atlanta, number 35, Phil Niekro.
Niekro, whatever. Joe Torre is mad. Now he's got to catch the knuckleball. But it's 5-0 Cubs. Here's Ryan Sandberg. Has no trouble. Lashes an RBI single to the left. Grace scores. It's 6-0 Cubs. Hack Wilson. Popping it up. Raphael for a call. Fly it out to center. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 6-0 Cubs. Here's Andre Jones. Popping it up. Gabby Hartnett has it as 1 down. Here's Reulbach. Tapping out to center. Here's Gabby Harden. Popping out to Hank Aaron. Wow, not much use. We've only got 2 hits tonight for the Atlanta Braves. Here's Ernie Banks against Phil Niekro. Got him. Tap hands. Got a lot of it, but Andrew Jones is on the case. Oh. All right. So here we go. Bottom of the 7th, Braves down 6-0. It's Hank Aaron. Line out to Ernie Banks. Joe Torre. Line out to Ernie Banks. Freddie Freeman.
Strike 3.
Striking out. Wow. Braves are on fire tonight. Here's Billy Williams. Down and out first. Chris Bryant. It's a shot to center for Dale Murphy's under it. 2 down for Sammy Sosa. Grounds out to Herman Long. 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom. Now let's just make sure we're not missing any pinch hitting opportunities here. The only guy to pinch hit for is Herman Long. We'll keep that in mind. Because it won't be long. Chipper Jones. Tapping out. Okay, Jake Arrieta's only got 8 pitches left in him. So this is one of those moments where I'm going to take over the opposition. Just make sure they got somebody. Checking these Cubs pitches ranked by ERA. Looks like Pedro Strop is the man, for short relief anyway. So we'll make that happen. Cubs bullpen, start warming up Pedro Strop. Murphy pops it up, but Eric Banks is under it. He's gone. Here's Herman Long. I think they're going to let Arrieta pitch. Oh, Herman Long's not going to bat. Who am I kidding? So, it's going to be Hugh Duffy. Fine second. Wait a minute. Look at the trickle down here. 5 pinch hit for Long. Furcall's got to move to shortstop. And I got to move somebody to second. I have another handy second base. I need to sit Javi Lopez down. We'll do that after the game. So Long hits. Or maybe appropriate. Long punts. We'll see. We'll give control back to the Cubs.
Pitching for Chicago, Fergie Jenkins.
Fergie Jenkins, all right. Here's a bunt for you. Gabby Harden is all over that. We go to the 9th. Here's Mark Ray. Single into the left. Here's Ryan Sandberg. Sitting down. And Hack Wilson. Tapping out for a call to Freeman. It's a double play. We go to the 9th, down 6-0. Fergie Jenkins on the hill. Braves got the top of the lineup right now. Here's Rafael Furcal. It's a single. Don't call it a comeback. He's also stealing. Oh, boo. At 89%, they throw him out. It kind of hurts when you're down 6-0. Especially when Andrew Jones crushes the next pitch. It's 6-1 Cubs. Here's Fred McGriff. Sitting down, 2 down for Hank Aaron.
Ball 4.
Walking.
Take your base.
It's Joe Torre. Single to right. Aaron takes third. Here's Freddie Freeman with 2 on. Braves trail 6-1. Freddie Freeman got a lot of that. Sammy Sosa looks up and is gone. A 3-run shot.
Pitching for Chicago,
6-4.
Paul Assenmacher.
All right, so it's Paul Assenmacher coming in to make Chipper hit lefty. He hits better lefty. I'm not sure I like that move. We're going to help Chicago out just a little bit. Excuse me. Because we know Pedro Strap's ready. How come they didn't go to Strap? Okay, Strap is next. Excuse me. But we never get there. With the tap out to third, Chris Bryant goes across the way. Excuse me. It's just like that. It's 6-4. Cubs win. Cubs win. Fly the Cubs.
The final score from SunTrust Park, Chicago 6, Atlanta 4. Jake Arrieta is the winner. He is now 14-3 on the season. John Smoltz is the loser. He is now 4-5. Paul Assenmacher gets the save. Number 1. Hack Wilson hit home run number 27 on the season. Freddie Freeman hit number 10. Andruw Jones hit number 2. Time of the game, 3 hours, 5 minutes.
Didn't feel more than 25 minutes to me, but what do I know? So here's some of the weirdness. Arrieta was fire today. 2 hits and 7 2/3, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. But he had weaker stuff. That's what the negative means than normal. Whereas Fergie Jenkins came in with better than average stuff and got lit up with a walk and 4 hits for 4 earned runs, 2 of them homers, before Paul Assenmacher came in to get Chipper Jones and earn his first save of the season. Rough go for Smoltz. Necro was very good, though. I have to remember that. He needs some long relief. Player of the game, of course, is Arrieta. So there you go. This one went a little faster than normal, because normally Roto and I have old high school stories to talk about. But we do appreciate you tuning in. If you like what you saw, please give us a like. Please give us a subscribe. If you're social at all, you can find Eternal Baseball on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, but especially on our homepage at eternalbaseball.com. Everything we do there, everything we do is on eternalbaseball.com. While you're there, remember to sign up for our free newsletter. It goes out every Friday at no charge, and that helps fill the void on the only day that there's no live Eternal Baseball. So we appreciate you tuning in tonight. Appreciate you tuning in every week. We got through the long winter. You'll get Major League Baseball this week. We're all looking forward to that. And we will see you again next week for another thrilling edition of the Eternal Baseball Podcast. Have a great night, everyone.